Obviously, we do a lot of DNA stories here on the show, and the stories that feature grown-up kids who usually have the highest emotional stakes. Everybody welcome 21-year-old Cynthia. Cynthia is here to find out once and for all if a man named Dane is her biological father. You see, sadly, Cynthia's journey so far has been riddled with abuse, disappointment, years of heartache. Watch this.
I'm 21 years old, and I really don't know who my dad is. When I was 12 years old, I found out the man who I grew up with wasn't my dad at all. I don't know if I can do this. My life went downhill in my teens. I was put in foster care and I was abused there. I turned to drugs and alcohol to numb all my pain. I got pregnant when I was 17 and I didn't finish high school. I dropped out. I was told my father was a man named Dane. Dane heard that there was a chance that he had a child years ago and he didn't even look. Why didn't he try to look for me? I'm angry about that. My life would be so much different if I had my father in it. I'm praying that my search for my father will end today and I'll finally feel that I will belong.
Now, we must remember that this is a first of sorts because Cynthia has never met Dane in person. So, what'd you find out when you were 12? Because that's when it all started for you.
Well, I found out the father that was raising me wasn't my dad. And family members told me multiple times that, you know, you were adopted. And it broke my heart.
And did they tell you who your birth father was?
Yes, they said it was a man named Dane.
And then you started to look for him, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I looked and I looked and I didn't give up.
All of a sudden, the message comes back to you from Dane's wife.
And I shedded tears.
Yeah. And how long ago was that?
It was a year ago.
Okay. Now, since then, y'all talk a lot?
Yeah. Yeah, we do. And they seen my son, because my son is going to be turning 2 in October. So I'm hoping that that's his grandpa.
So you have FaceTime with them? You call his wife Mom?
Yeah, I do. Because, you know, I always wanted a mom.
You were in foster care for a while?
Yeah, till I was 17 and a half.
And then you ran the streets?
Yeah.
You quit school?
Yeah, I did drugs.
You had a child? You did drugs?
Did drugs, did alcohol, because I had nothing.
You think you all look alike?
I think so, but I just have my doubts.
I want to go backstage and get Dane, who you'll see for the first time. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming. Come on in. Okay. This is the first time you're going to see her? Yep. Okay. Cynthia, here's Jessica. Dane.
Hi.
How many kids do you have?
1.
She would be your only child. Wow. And I know that because, you know, doctors told you that you probably wouldn't have kids.
Yes, the doctor told me that I'd probably have 1% to ever have a chance.
Jessica, initially, you had doubts, didn't you?
Well, of course, so everybody would. It would be, you know, because of today's world, you know.
All of a sudden, somebody gets in touch with you, says there's a child out there.
So are they looking for money? Are they looking to you know, just get in, just, you know. So I just was like, well, I'm going to be skeptic about it, you know. But as we talked and as time went on, I fell in love with her. I fell in love with our grandson.
I know there's a big empty hole through your childhood. I know you think you would not have turned out the way you did if you had a father figure in your life. But I'm saying to you right now, a lot of people never find their father.
No. No, they don't.
And you might have. So let's find out, okay? All right. When it comes to 21-year-old Cynthia, Dane, you are not the father. Cynthia. Cynthia. Cynthia.
Cynthia. No, we are.
We'll continue to help you look, okay?
No, I give up. I just want to be left alone.
No, she doesn't have to. She's got us. We're not going anywhere.
And not only that, Cynthia, we want to help you as much as we can, and I'll tell you this, okay? We know where you live. We know that you desperately want to complete your high school education, so we're going to pay for your GED. We're going to get it done, okay? You are not the father.